Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good night, everyone who is watching this now or later. This is another edition of Hong Kong House of Cards, where we are currently deep underwater in the deep water facility, where Dr. Langley is giving up her old persona for a new and learning and going to be learning from the only virtual adept she knows on just how to be a reality deviant. Okay, Castle, where you at?
Most likely in his room, tinkering with in his room, in the lab, tinkering on things. Most likely,
Okay. Is he in his room or his lab or the lab?
he's probably at this point uh, in the lab working on the body
All
or these
right.
programming things.
By the way, Asuka's appearance has already changed. Instead of looking like a cross between a Caucasian and a Japanese woman, she now looks like she has Japanese and Korean ancestry.
Ah,
And she will walk over to Castle's little area. Excuse me, Castle.
yes.
Could I borrow you for a moment, or are you too busy working on what we need to do?
Well, science usually knows best, but I'll take a break for you soon.
Well,
He'll he'll look at things the body, but he'll go soon. And he turns around.
yeah, everything seems to be installed and it's ready for Dimitri to work on her.
I think I might install a anti Dimitri switch on her.
What? Bioshock?
No, just stopping if he tries to grope her, she'll punch him.
you're you're making you're making an AI who's got the personality of Jinx. I think that problem will handle itself. I also think Dimitri's not that stupid. I may have teased him about GLaDOS, but he's not that stupid. Come on.
Sit down in a beanie chair, spin around. What do you need?
Well, I need to know what you know. I need to learn how to be a virtual adept.
She pauses and looks at you. What's at that? Huh.
It wouldn't do me any good to go up as a former member of Iteration X. That would blow my cover.
Yes, she guess. Hmm. Well, I can teach you.
Please, I would be grateful for it.
It's not that hard. Though, you might want to switch up a computer dubbing. I've been thinking about dubbing.
What's that?
We need to get like one of those. You ever played Fallout before, Oscar?
A couple of times.
Maybe get a handheld computer that we can put on our wrists.
Oh, those are easy.
It will save us from having to log around a laptop.
I mean, realistically, that's just a tablet mount on the wrist.
Exactly. But we can make it better.
But of course, we're mages.
Yeah. uh, I can teach you. That's no problem at all. I mean, let's see. But I haven't taught anybody in a long time.
Well, think of it as a bonus convert that you can maybe brag about someday if you ever get the chance to.
Yes, I do. So, did you come up with a cover story for yourself? How you came into this godforsaken city?
Oh, my new persona?
Yeah,
How do you like a gamer and inventor?
sounds good.
Yeah, I mean, it's not as prestigious as someone with multiple PhDs, but it should be still useful.
Yeah, that could work. So you might be expected to put out games, which won't be hard. Once again, we're nerds. This is a
Of
piece of cake
course.
for us.
I've just been into more of the practical physics than the computer science that you people are used to.
Let's see. Oh, computers make the world go round. That's how I see it. So, I'm gonna miss my old persona a little bit.
Isn't it like isn't it like the third or fourth persona you've had?
Let's see. What did you ask?
Say again?
What did you say?
She said, isn't it like the third or fourth persona that he's had?
I knew that laugh. Thanks. This is at least the 11th, number 11. So this will be 12. If I were Doctor Who, I'd be out of life by now.
I thought Doctor Who got a second full set of regenerations.
He did. You know, the whole wibbly wobbly thing.
So if you're Doctor Who, then you're on your first new regeneration.
Yes, exactly. Haha.
Seriously, 12?
Yes.
Let me guess, learning curve?
Huh?
Learning curve when dealing with ducking and dodging my former employers?
Yes. Very much learning curve.
You know, I've always wondered, why don't your people train in anti-technocracy techniques? You used to be part of us a long time ago. You should know the ins and outs and be able to pass them on.
Used to. That's a very interesting word. It's been so long. I don't even know where to start with that one.
So basically, everyone just kind of individualized and didn't pass things on.
Yep, that's basically it in a nutshell. And it ain't exactly a chat room I can go in and magically tell everybody this, but I know.
Really, I think you'd have chat rooms in the darknet.
Al Qaeda, do I? That's an Al Qaeda.
I don't know.
I don't know. Al Qaeda, I don't know either. So for now, if ST's watching this, they can cut me.
We can ask Tiger later.
Yeah.
But just go off your own knowledge for now.
I haven't wanted to interview recently. That they probably got them all knocked down here if they were.
Hmm.
They probably get the technocracy, all up, people's rear.
Good point, I suppose. So, what is the procedure for new people?
Did they see you dead serious? Pause it for a minute. This is
What'd you say?
He looked at you dead serious. Pause it for a minute. And
Okay.
says, you know what? Well, the way I would introduced it, I was, given the choice between, being comfortable with what I have, and it's kind of like the red pill, blue pill situation.
They seriously still do that?
He blushes horribly. I was new. Shut up. We are basically just more or less a collection of, well, I'm not gonna say data, but a collection of people who know how to manipulate, use data, and computers to a more extreme, more to a extreme way.
So basically, no internal structure or organization whatsoever.
Our character once again, Mr. Tiger. Not sir.
Yeah, Tiger, if you know better, please feel free to correct us.
Like I said, it's not a matter of if I get connections, it's, what, like I said, you got to say so tightly locked up that even if I could get in contact with people and try to organize them, it wouldn't really do no good at this point. Don't trust me. Once I get out of this hellhole Mr. White put us in, after I get done teabagging his body, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna make a group. Kind of different like we got here, and sort I don't know what you call it. Sort, not a riot, but to sort a rebellion on a bigger scale. If that makes sense. Start teaching into generations, how to more properly deal with this than what we had the misfortune of already not knowing. If that makes sense.
So basically, you'll try to organize the virtual adepts.
Yes.
Good luck.
Which what I got to offer, I think that they will at least listen. From but like I said, now I can't do anything now. A second. So I don't know if I'll make a very good leader, though. Honestly, I'm more of a follower, really, in all sense.
Well, you've still got dreams.
Yeah.
So there's really nothing to it other than having a penchant for computers?
Oh, there's a lot more to it. But, I never said I was going to teach you right now. I got science to do, hon.
I understand that. I just want to get it done before we have to go topside.
We got another month?
No, more like weeks.
Yeah. What time is it?
Well, this week it will be Thanksgiving.
Damn. I'm getting old. Well, not old, but
Heavily
Yeah, I mean,
distracted by very interesting projects.
yes. Oh, there you go. He'll walk over to you, digs his body, kind of just pokes it a minute. I'm also a little bit worried about something else.
What's that?
If we can have this moment to ourselves, he kind of looks up at, the cameras that are probably watching us.
Of course they are. This is
Yeah.
Deepwater.
Hi, Gladys.
Oscar just casually waves at the camera and then looks back at Castle.
There's things that worry me. Between Mr. Sniff, once we beat him, what's to stop the groups from attacking us?
You mean the Tarot Council or the Technocracy?
No. I'm talking about after we beat the Mr. White, and all of them, beat them back,
Well,
So we
yes,
can
Director
run.
Smith is only one director in the whole union. There's multiple directors.
I know. Once we beat him, or whoever we need to beat, Gang of Freedom, let's just stop them from just turning around and attacking us. Take the hit while we weaken after the war.
Oh, what's to stop the union from just coming in and curb stomping the rest of us?
The Union or vice versa. The werewolves, the vampires, the animations.
The Tarot Council. Bound by honor, bound by words. I'm sure there are some who would object to not instantly turning on each other when the dust settles. I know the former prince would very much like to have started backstabbing us as soon as possible. But I think after working so long together for the benefit of survival for everyone, why wouldn't they continue to work together?
They're going to hatred. Truthfully, once it's done, Oscar. Sorry, Jennifer. You rolled his eyes. I think I'm gonna go back to the States. Probably unite up front there. Or at least start there. And then move to country organizing.
Well, if we live through taking down Director Smith, I might not go anywhere. I would be interested in making sure that the union plays better with others.
It's the union. They don't really play well with others.
They play well with each other.
Oh my. But basically, I don't know what it is. I just got this bad feeling that I also got a bad feeling something's big going down that we can't see.
Well, if the Shoggoths on the way in were any indication, yes, things are going a bit south.
Another concern is, one of us, so, keep keep in contact with Deepwater. That's another deep concern I got.
Well, there's a plan for that. I thought Dimitri had explained it to you already. We're going to be setting up a teleportation network between our up top location, which we will be making a lab for, and here in Deepwater.
I got that part. I mean, when this is all done, I'm talking about the end.
Oh,
where we get Gang of Freedom. Are we all gotta go our separate ways? Well, you say you weren't going to. You say you want to stick around.
someone has to make sure that things run smoothly.
Yeah, that's real.
To be honest, GLaDOS is quite capable of running this facility herself with the right personnel, so I don't see any reason for her not to.
I never say anything about GLaDOS. She can do her own thing. Kind of panicking a little bit. They say anything about GLaDOS. She can do her own thing. She's good. Yes, GLaDOS? Kind of, panicking, nodding. Like, I can just imagine in the background a turret that kind of, disappears.
Jennifer just looks completely stone-faced while she says all this, as if this is just completely normal for her. As far as the sale facility, well, we have interesting plans for that one.
Oh, really? Do go on.
Well, if you weren't aware, we were from Sale when we were working on Project Cabal.
Yeah.
I know the basic layout of the facility itself, although I'm quite certain that some areas have changed, just as a security measure. It's easy to change one office to another, but harder to change hardwired structures or break down entire walls. So the facility itself, I have a good map of, but other than that, we intend on taking it over and installing Cabal.
Let him win it?
Does Cabal want it?
No, Cabal winning it.
Cabal would be running it after we take over the facility. He has no connections to it right now.
Oh, no, I knew that. I meant, after that, but still. Alright. Well, that's taken a lot off my mind. So.
Remember, our goal has never been to dismantle the technocracy here, merely replace it with something better.
Of course.
Although I know that there are several factions within the Terror Council that would love to see the technocracy burn to the ground and then wonder why there are suddenly massive and unheard of threats knocking at their door.
Yeah, that bugs me. He kind of twisted a little bit. Well, they got what they deserve anyway. He vomits. The most horrific way ever. He says, like my mouth off. Still. Truthfully, though, like I said, what I could do is once this is all said and done, I could go and, gather up the rest of the people like me and slowly start integrating them into our own, thing here. Our own group, expanding our workforce tenfold. All while teaching them how to, defend themselves against the technocrats.
Jennifer smiles at that.
So I'm certain Dimitri will have some say into this. In some ways, if one tried to twist it into his own image, I don't know.
Oh, Dimitri's a megalomaniac, that's true. But once you understand how his megalomania works, it's quite easy to deal with.
Yeah.
At least he doesn't have pointy head boss syndrome.
Yeah, that's true. Whew.
Oh, by the way, Sarah's coming along quite nicely and learning on how to adapt to this new time.
Excellent. You not making things fall apart no more?
Oh, that stopped a while ago.
Oh, good. I can actually start talking to her again. Last thing I need is my computer falling apart again.
Still, she will need some direction in how to learn how to control her abilities. I'm pretty sure you'll be a better teacher than I will.
Yeah. What ability does she have?
Let's see, she seems to be entropy based.
I gotta remember what Castle had. Is that all she had was empathy?
Entropy.
Yeah. Could be interesting.
Well, she's a brand new mage. I mean, she hasn't learned anything yet.
We could teach her. Oh, we could teach her so much.
Indeed. And I think she'll accept teaching from you much more than she would Dimitri.
Yeah.
I know for a fact that she finds him repulsive, especially given his choice in new bodies.
Yeah, I can't blame her that one. Why Hitler? Not Hitler. Why Nazis?
I
Dimitri, he says.
I don't know. I think he was just trying to go for a theme, to be honest. At least we'll have time to build up the lab before we have to deal with that again.
Hopefully we won't have to bail again.
Well, on that, Dimitri and I have had a few ideas. We were thinking of setting up a decoy lab that can also be used as a fallback, just in case.
Okay.
The decoy lab would be something that we would invest some time and effort into making it a proper laboratory. But our primary laboratory would be better hidden and better secured. The decoy lab would be much more like we had when we first were in Hong Kong. Before we moved to the ship.
Yeah. I miss that warehouse. It was a good little house.
To be honest, I think we can do better this time.
I think so too. But I got okay. I was care to confirm everything being taken care of, right?
Yep.
For my back by New DNA.
Mm-hmm.
Am I losing my resources?
You're gonna have to talk to Tiger about that one. I don't know, but if you have a way to finagle it to hook up to your new identity, you shouldn't lose your resources.
I'll figure out a way. There's probably dozens of ways I could do this. Most likely, have this guy go ahead and start doing things.
Yeah. And
Yeah, I could just hack it to my old account and bounce it around the road a few times and transfer it to a new account. And then invest it into dumping.
there you go.
Is that okay, Tiger? We'll wait and see.
Yep.
Please wait and see. A lot of this is just us talking to Tiger, who's not even here.
Yep.
But,
oh well.
Yeah. If I can finagle it, he'll save us now. Maybe we can put our resources together and try to get a place in a more private area this time.
Yes, I was thinking something outside of the warehouse district.
I was thinking a little bit outside town, but I don't know how far the barrier goes.
Well, we have ways of circumventing the barrier.
Yeah. That would be even better because then, as long as the technology doesn't find out and the tail console doesn't find out, that would be a great backup base.
I agree. We should have a base somewhere in the mountains in China that's especially hidden. But that will take some research and a lot of runtime from Deepwater. We'd have to crank out a lot of those little spider drones.
Well, I think it can be done.
Well, yes, but the only ways out of the city, as far as I know, are by air or by sea. Going across the land bridge will simply destroy you.
But how do they cover that up? Does it destroy it? Does supernatural creatures? Or
Well,
humans too?
it doesn't. Pardon me. It doesn't actually affect normal people.
Ah.
So any supernatural that attempted to go through it would find themselves thrown backwards, probably smoking in the process. But any sleeper, as it were, would travel through without even noticing it was there.
Joy. Joy is a mini headaches.
But since air traffic goes in and out, as does sea traffic, well, the barrier seems to be weaker once it leaves the ground and doesn't seem to affect anyone coming or going that's supernatural via the air or sea routes. And of course, there's also instant transmission.
Yes.
That completely bypasses the barrier.
Yeah. True.
I'm not sure about astral or umbral travel. I haven't even thought of that. But I'm pretty sure the barrier extends into those realms. Otherwise, the werewolves in Hong Kong would probably have their sept outside of the city.
Yeah. So another issue that we hit was the thing I'm gonna ask Dimitri is most likely let's not bring people to this base this time around.
Agreed.
That seems to be our downfall. No matter who it is, I don't care no more.
Agreed.
I understand.
Anyone that we bring, that we are vetting to become part of our group, we can take to the decoy lab.
Hmm?
Only after they've proved themselves as loyal part of the group would we allow them anywhere near the real lab.
True. I can see Solon sitting there watching this, taking notes, going, and this is what we're gonna talk about next, and this, and this. Love you, buddy. Once again, talking to people who ain't here. My bad. Moving on. But yes, there's a lot of things we got to improve. Like I said, each identity I took was because of a learning curve. This is yet just another learning curve that you can learn from.
All right.
I guess you can kind of take that into one of your lessons, I guess.
She nods simply.
We learn, we adapt, we learn, we adapt, and not adapt, but that was for evolve, yes. We learn, we adapt, yes, adapt. There you go. We learn, we adapt, and we move on. I guess that's the best way to put it.
Jennifer nods, looking very thoughtful at that.
That's one way to do it. Also, I found that the more I think about myself, the easier it becomes to lose oneself. It's in odd sense, but as long as you remember where you're going, it's a lot easier to keep focusing your goal. But wow, 12 people.
Mm.
You sit there ponders on for a minute.
Mm-hmm. As long as we keep our focus, we should be doing quite well.
Yep. We just gotta stay one step ahead of them.
Oh, speaking of one step ahead, she stands up, goes over to her work area, comes back, and slaps Pow Pow down on the table. Look what just got finished.
Excellent. Excellent. He picks it up.
I'm thinking of incorporating the design into my anti-Myrmidon neck.
Ooh, go for it. Could it be helpful?
Yeah. So I get for doing these scenes at 11 at night.
It's 11 at night for you? It's like 1:11 for me.
Yeesh.
Yeah. It's okay, I work at night, so this is nothing.
We should be done with most of our work fairly soon.
Yeah. I almost can't believe I gotta say this, but I am almost gonna miss being here.
Oh, but we get to build a new lab and work on new projects.
Yes.
And we won't have to work on those squiddies ever again.
I think that's the thing. I think that just has to do with tentacles. He smiles with a kind of dope look on his face.
Oh, well. I'm still looking forward to Thanksgiving. What about you?
Yes. What are we gonna do for Thanksgiving?
If we're lucky, Dassault might visit, but otherwise, I think just a small little dinner for all of us would work just fine.
Excellent. We shall.
Oh, that reminds me, Dimitri's probably going to try to make sure that your physical changes are done on Thanksgiving.
Yes, you informed me.
All right. I just wanted to make sure that you knew.
Boy.
Well,
like I said, this is a lot. Doing it this way is a lot more better than the way I was doing it before, but. Alright, Miss Jennifer, if there's nothing else, I want to get back working on things.
All right, I'll let you be then.
I've
got to go check on Sarah anyways.
And also he starts blowing oh, what that called? Not Bon Jovi. Mamma mia, mamma mia, let me go.
That would be Queen.
Cream, yes. He starts blowing cream when
And yeah. I think that's a scene.
Yeah.
You agree?
Yes. Should have been like 30 minutes or so.
Yep. All right, well, thank you, future viewers, for viewing. We didn't have any watchers, but thank you, player, for playing. This has been an episode of Hong Kong House of Cards, World of Darkness. We'll see you next time.
Yep. Just
Don't
remember.
Shoggoth's bite.